Hello, world. Is anyone there? Nope. Just me. Wait. What? Oh. I'm so confused. Huh. So... what the fuck? So it tells me the starting time in Pacific Coast time when I'm in Central. What the fuck? Good job making this fucking confusing, Watsy. What the fuck? First I thought I looked like an asshole when I made the announcements, and now I look like a dick because it's actually going, and Watsy is dumb. Ugh. It's alright, we can do this. We'll get through it together, even though I'm the only one here at the moment. Ignore that. I don't really want to play this guy. There's me. So he's Miracles, I saw in the email announcement I got. Oh, we're up. I'm playing other miracles, I believe. We're gonna keep. So excited this is happening. And before Spell Pierce. Force of Will. Pitching Thopter Foundry. Interesting. Yes. Oh, Tezzerator. Sure. This could be annoying. Ugh. It's actually happening. I'm not dropping frames. This is a great day. My opponent's thinking about something. Jace would be Brainstorm, sure. Excuse me. So, for people who see this up on YouTube, I had tried to do this tournament back at 8 my time, which is Central, and it didn't fire, which was, you know, kind of weird because I had previously looked and there didn't seem to be a lot of like interest in it previously, and come to find out, apparently it's 8 o'clock Pacific time, but like Moto doesn't convert the time to my time. So I'm actually really excited that I get to do this because I wanted to do my first Legacy daily this week. So yeah, I'm not super excited about his early Jace, just because it's going to give it a lot of card advantage, and with our present hand it's going to be hard to keep up with that. I'm really sad that he managed to get our suppression field because that card's amazing. Though he had every right to counter it because that card is brutal. After seeing people struggle with it, it's ridiculous. Yep, more Planeswalkers. Fantastic. Also sad that I kind of went ahead and ran out this elephant grass. I just didn't want that mana to go to waste. And now that I know he's on Thopter Sword, it really seems like a bad idea to have just thrown it out there, because he could like get a chalice or something. If he gets a chalice, it locks us out of future ones. So, I don't know. Messaging a friend about a deck he's trying to make for casual stuff. For 3 Trinisphere, maybe? That would suck. Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, so he knows what I'm up to. Alright, so no Emrakul kill. I guess we'll keep the... well... no, I want all my mana because I'm kind of starting to go off now. He has 4 cards. You wanna hit F2 there, or... do something? Alright, so I'm gonna say no. That was not what we wanted. Go ahead and play this, and let's Green Sun for 4. I'm going to get the one of Eidolon of Blossoms. Just to draw a card, because we have our Enchantress effects. That's moderately helpful. I actually wonder if he... well, that's gonna knock off any sort of combo kill I can think of at the moment. Yep. Just keeps brainstorming, which is fine. Another Signet, sure. Strix, absolutely. That card's so dumb. Another Strix? Signet? Just jam out, yeah, jam out a Foundry, sure. Sterling Grove, sure. Let's play the Forest, play the Sterling Grove. Okay, so we're kind of in business. We could go ahead and just play Solitary Confinement. Or I just want to draw a few cards. Monograph. We're going to hold on to the Green Sun Zenith for Argothian Enchantresses in case he has some sort of Wrath effect. We're going to go ahead and play the Solitary. Trying another one. And don't really want to jam anything out at the moment. Just kind of a weakness, and that sometimes you just don't have mana to do stuff with. I'm gonna ditch the Dryad Arbor and one of these Sanctums. I really hope he doesn't have like a random O-Stone or something. That'd suck. Possible board cards he has. He probably has Chalice somewhere in his deck. he may also be running the helm kill. Need some fish tenders. Waiting for that Gordon sponsorship. The hell is this? Yeah, he is making a bunch of mana. I have no idea what for though. But good on him for identifying helm as a thing. Cool Tez, bro. I wonder what he's hoping to find off of that. I know eating the fish sticks like this is pretty unprofessional, but thought the term was earlier. I thought I was off the hook, and then I saw Jolisette, Oarsman, start showing. I was just like, oh, I guess it's happening. Whoops. Am I cracking and Coke going? He chaliced for 2. Alright. That's really annoying. I'm not gonna bother with fortunately we do have an answer to that, which is if I can think of the name. Vanishing Light. However, hopefully it doesn't like find another one and put it on 3. However, since he has that, this Enchantress is pretty dead because I don't want to play the Enchantress before whatchamajigger happens. Unfortunately, I think I have to jam the Rest in Peace here just to draw cards, which only draws 2. Ugh. I'm actually just going to play the Confinement. This. I'll play Miri's Guile. Okay, we found another Rest in Peach, which is awesome. I don't know if anyone's watching me at the moment. Doesn't look like it. So where do you want to get from here? I can play Forest, get another Enchantress, and just try to keep digging for like more presences to make this lock safer, all the while digging for the big payoff of Helm. I'm just gonna jam one of these Rest in Pieces. I'm gonna play Forest and Elfin Grass. So I found the Helm. So on my upkeep, theoretically, I can Sterling Grove and do stuff. Actually, I'm gonna play Suppression Field. He has F6'd. Interesting. He should not have done that. Discard it in full, why not? Not used to needing to click stuff to put triggers on the stack. Or if he has a way to get rid of this. I hope he doesn't have a Lifesteal Colossus, because I learned that that makes an infinite loop. That makes the game be a draw. I'm actually really happy I'm doing this well. I did have an early Chalice on 2 or on 1 to like stunt my mana growth. So I guess it hasn't been as explosive as it could have been. Yep, Jace it up. I really want to know if you have an answer to this. Just 3 cards. And enough mana to hardcast a Force. It's gonna use Jace. Tez. Oh, I forgot that this was on 2. It's just like, wait, why isn't he paying mana? This doesn't make sense. He whiffed there. Wonderful. Alright, we're gonna trigger. Oh god, no. Trigger. We're going to always yes. We're going to always yield. Whatever. God damn it, that's other Sterling Grove is going to counter too. Well, thank god I'm a big mana deck. I will not pay. I won't pay there. We will save this one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, play presence. Trigger on the stack. Not to go ahead and fetch, I should have done that first because I'm dumb. I get the Banishing Light. Okay. We are going to get a bunch of mana, attempt to Banishing Light. Banishing Light. Of course, it's not going to happen. That's a Force. Yep. So yeah, you can draw to Emrakul and shuffle it back in. Because our engine is full blown right now. It's fantastic. I just hope he doesn't find a Chalice for 3 before he can get something. Actually, that wouldn't have really been very good. Just get some mana. Tap, make this be green. Gonna play another Enchantress, paying 1, 2. Play land for a turn. I need to be mindful of my deck size versus how many cards I'm drawing, which is currently 6. I have 24, so I can do 4 more spells. Oh, Fuck, no. I was looking at the wrong box. Well. Yeah. Let's do it Force of Will. You're going to discard a lot of lands. I'm kind of upset. I'm mad at myself that I didn't. I looked at the wrong thing. Because I could have accidentally died. And boy, would that have been embarrassing. Damn him for being smart with his chalice usage. Oh, man, I'll need. And in that vein, I don't need that. So I can let this die, guile to something good. I'm really glad I noticed that my quote-unquote deck size increased after I cast something. I really hope this ends soon, because I need to walk the dog at some point. Oh boy, he found another chalice. Yep. Yep. That's fine. He can't really do anything to us. We're gonna trip that first. I don't like that it does it in that order. Oh goody. No. I should have saved on this. Whatever. I have nothing I can play right here. Whatever. Thankfully he doesn't have the combo. He can just make 1/5/5. He has 33 cards. Discard it. Yeah, smart chalice players are going to be annoying. I'm going to go ahead and skip to that. Just because I don't want to have to deal with his shenanigans. Alright, so I'm going to want Replenish. I'm going to want a Ring. I'm going to want Choke. I'm going to want Teague. Absolutely. I'm going to want Seal of Primordium. Taking out the Confinement. I want Guile. I want Grove, because he can't target our things in those colors. Do I want Choke? I want Eidolon. I want Choke. Take out. Taking it off in grass. He doesn't mount a fast defensive, which kind of mitigates the goodness of that. Yes, I would like to play first, as a matter of fact. So yeah, that's fine. More or less. Okay, I was gonna say, are you thinking of forcing this? Because that's not what you want to force. I don't like that it does that. Interesting. What if he's playing like E? That could be bad for us. It's a Tezzerator. You got it, buddy. Yep. Draw those artifacts. You has a pithy needle. For helm, I assume. Okay, we're gonna play Sanctum. We're going to attempt a Banishing Light. We're going to attempt to seal with Primordium. We're going to attempt to choke. Or pass. Presence. Yep. You have Pithy Needle. And I am feeling very good right now. Because I'm pretty sure you're just dead. Oh, he just seal. Interesting. The non-bow right there, replenished with Gaddock. Apply plants. Going to play Suppression Field. The combo. Crocus plus Gaddock. I'm gonna play Presence. And I'm gonna play Solitary Confinement. I'm holding this in case, again, in case he has some sort of Wrath effect. I'm holding these in case he has some sort of Wrath effect. Or pass. Discard, fetch, and forest, and green sun zenith, and Sanctum number 2. I think it's weird that he doesn't float mana for that. He's done that before. I really don't want to discard any of these. Maybe playing this was a bad idea. I kind of wish I could fit in like one reliquary tower. I am running short on time. Fuck. It is not as easy as people seem to make it, or commenting, that is. Oh, sorry, there. We're going to play Rest in Peace. Right on time. Of course, no. I fucked up. I should have played Teague. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, I'm dumb. I was going until I found another Sanctum. Turns out, I had a Sanctum. Had it the whole time. Yeah. God, I hope he doesn't have, oh well, that's fine, I have the seal. Discard this thing. Tap this. Cast this. Get out of my way. Oh my god, shut up. I like to attack with all creatures just because of my enchantresses. It's the little things. He's clock. Alright, I'm not going to talk for the next bit of time. Because it's difficult. I'm going to take this opportunity to eat my fish sticks. This is a moment. Those are cute. Fuck. This is very bad. Were that a Signet, he could theoretically kill us next turn. It was still very bad for us. Still no one watching. He keeps doing that. Like, what the fuck, dude? Just play Enchantress Presence. I'm really sad he has 2 ley lines because of this. That was poor sequencing, whatever. Triggers. Yield. Oh my god, please. Really? Alright. That X is so weird. I don't know why it says that. Interesting. We may have a chance. We have solitary, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna just draw some cards. I'll keep this one. What a non-bow. This is some sort of walker. Child's Home 2. Thought I... oh, it's the other one. Duh. Fuck. You got it. I should probably try to talk less. Lesson learned. GG's. Ugh. Oh, dude, I got a follower. Nice. Thank you. I don't see you on my Twitch thing, but thank you. Hey, how are you? I just got relatively destroyed by chalices. I and largely lost due to time constraints from talking to an empty room. Uh, um, yeah, so I don't know what you want to hear from me. This is the list I'm currently running. It's largely based off of Mullibok, or not Mullibok. That's who I just lost to. What's his face? I'm trying to remember. He's on the Fraggle. It's largely based off of Fraggle's like more standard list. Except I don't have Ley Lines of Sanctity, hence the Aegis of the Gods as being a very poor substitute. Which they're the next thing I'm wanting to buy on Moto. I just didn't have the money because I was working on making this computer, which is fantastic. Leaps and bounds ahead of what I've been working on. So, what's your story, Branded Wolf? Check out your profile. Alright, no bio. A lot of followers. You follow a lot of things. Well, so not off to the greatest start at the moment. But hopefully we'll have a better matchup. This deck is really good against the fair decks, so like Miracles. It's lost a couple times on camera to Death and Taxes, which I think is weird because it's not like, oh, wow. No, I have another person watching. No. What was I saying? So, yeah. It's good against Miracles. I think it's weird that it's lost to Death and Taxes just because I personally piloted it to a success against Mud through like a Trinisphere, 2 Chalices. It was actually 2 Trinispheres. I had killed one at one point and just eventually ground out the game. But like something that seems really important for that matchup is for them to not be running Spirit of the Labyrinth, and for you to have Sterling Grove to protect your Solitary Confinement from Flicker Wisp. But like those sorts of like slow or small creature aggro decks and like tempo decks in general. I know tempo decks are apparently supposed to be one of the better matchups, so it's supposed to be good against Delvers and such, which I haven't had any experience playing against. I played against a blue-red Delver player. I think Treasure Cruise was still legal. I know I was playing Miracles, so I had Day Through Time regardless. But yeah, he had to like read tons of my cards and like rage quit from the game. But yeah. So I don't know. I'm hoping to avoid Storm to a terrible matchup, and Show and Tell, which is also pretty bad, which is very poorly mitigated by the fact that we also run Emrakul, and we can like randomly cheat in like Rip Helm or something, or like I don't know. Overall, it's not a great matchup. Just largely try to dodge it, which I don't think I've seen Sneak and Show be high on any standings lately, which is great for Enchantress, but Abrupt Decay decks and like Liliana decks aren't very good for us, so having them be increasing as well, seemingly, is not very good for us as far as our positioning goes. Which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this presently is I'm playtesting this to see if I think it's good enough to take to the Legacy Grand Prix in Seattle at the end of the year. Which would be fine. I wouldn't have to worry about, I'm not going to keep this, like play fatigue from Miracles, which is my only other choice. Plus, I need a lot of work on Miracles because I mess up a ton. Anywhere from missing counterbalance triggers, which is very rampant for me and very terrible in general. And, oh fuck, did I hit keep? God damn it. I am terrible at this. Oh my god. Anyway, like missing counterbalance triggers and drawing too quick off of judges, or for Miracles, and just overall players that I could really be avoiding, which just feels awful whenever it happens to me. Fuck, whatever. I'm bad at this. Have a comment on Facebook. Michael Grantham. Is this Soldier Stompy? This is Soldier Stompy. Nice. Okay. Alright then. I guess we're playing against Soldier Stompy. I'm gonna play this just because I don't want to try to play with the other suppression field and play. That's the ringleader for soldiers. I'm Jacob Wilson, by the way. The comment was about that. Someone was making a joke that the person who briefly saw me earlier thought, holy shit, he hit on everything. Might have thought I was Jacob Wilson, which is not the case. He just complained that I wasn't talking enough, despite him being the only person in the room, and me missing that he was even there. Yeah, so my name's Jacob Wilson. I'm not that Jacob Wilson. I'm just a scrub who's trying to make it in this world. I'm gonna play Eidolon here. I'm gonna pass. We're probably gonna get some shit beaten out of us, which is unfortunate. Caracas is gonna be annoying. I just hope he doesn't random. Why did I dismiss? That was a terrible idea. It's like high. No. That's really dumb. He's gonna play the. Oh, jeez. There's a whole lot of damage. We need something fast. My god. This is basically a storm deck. Oh, that's where you click on it. I had seen someone do that, and I guess it's new or something. I don't know. I had tried it before and it didn't work. Okay, so this gives us 2 mana. So we're going to play Enchantress. I'm going to play Mirror's Guile. And we're going to hope to hit an Elfin Grass. We're going to always yield. And we're going to always yield. We did not hit an Elfin Grass. Gee, thanks. Fuck. We're probably dead. I'm so upset I hit keep. Oh, God. So bad. I'm possibly the worst Magic player. Oh my god, I hate that it does that. I have stuff bound to my mouse, and sometimes when I like click on the Moto window, it doesn't like register something, and when I try to hit F2, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. Good job. I fucked up. So, this doesn't seem very stompy, actually. I know it's saying soldier stompy, but that's just because that's the only thing I know that plays soldiers like that. It actually seems to be some sort of just soldier tribal thing. I don't know. Yes, Caracas, which makes me kind of not want to play Emrakul. I don't want Eidolon. I still want Sterling Grove. I don't think I want Suppression Field. I didn't see any antivirals, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have them. But Suppression Fields are like really good against fetch lands and such. I really don't like hands that don't have an Enchantress effect. I really don't like hands that don't have an Enchantress effect. This is fine. We're gonna go Windswept Heath. Forest. I almost fucked that up completely. I'm not used to casting Green Sun Zenith for 0. I'm not exactly an elf player. Or some other sort of largely green-based deck. I'm gonna be really upset if he left in Source of Potshers, because that card is garbage against us, normally. Okay. Gee, is it a white card? I wonder how they show this. Okay, so War Chief. Chalice. Right? Right? Yeah, Chalice. That's okay. We got our 1-mana spell. Right on time. Okay, we are doing fantastic. Kind of. We could use more cards. But we have an Enchantress. And I went ahead and did that one just in case he does, for some reason, have this removal. I don't want to get cut off of our other Enchantress effect. That's annoying. I think I left Emrakul in. It's okay. That's really good. I'm gonna play. Let's get all our effects out there. Thankfully, his clock is not that fast, as things stand presently. Things could be changing here, though. Yeah, I don't want him to have that one. Man, if we go presence into like Plain Swords, we're gonna be golden. That's pretty decent. Do I want to gamble on getting a forest? Not really. This is basically free. Oh crap. Damn it. I'm bad at this. So bad. The actual worst. Well then. That started out being a really promising turn. So there's that. Is this a soldier? That's really funny. So this is Stompy. Yep. Yep. I was really hoping it was not that. We really need a white source. Like, now. That's not a white source. This deck is a really fast Stompy deck. Oh my god. Yeah, we're just dead. I don't want to have to deal with blocking with enchantresses. Fuck. Did I have a hand that had? I feel like I had a hand that had Elephant Grass. I just should have kept it. On the plus side, I need to go let my dog out really fast and take a bathroom break. So I will be right back, guys. Yeah. However many of you are still watching presently, I think I'm taking up 2 of those people watching numbers. Yeah, I got that follow from Mr. Braindead Wolf. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Anaka. It's my nifty little Alright, be right back. And back. Shout out to Buzzbelt for already walking the dog for me. We finished that really fast. My god. That's embarrassing. I'm not gonna drop though, because I need this practice and would prefer to go ahead and get this practice on the other decks of people who participate in the Legacy Dailies, so I can get a good look at what decks don't necessarily make it to X and 1 or better and get posted. So yeah, I don't know how actively anyone's paying attention right now. Particularly, but not go left. I was gonna say. I was gonna single you out. Wait, what? That was weird. Just streaming? This is weird. It says offline. That makes me a little nervous. Not gonna lie. Alright, no, we're streaming. People left. I don't know why. Ugh. I know I'm not Joel's set. I still have feelings. I wish I had someone to talk to about this stuff. Cause I'm just gonna sit here, not do anything. Maybe watch some YouTube or something. I got a follower, that's something. Someone's watching me. Hello, person. Or is that me? I don't know whether I should be on the dashboard or actually watching my stream. Because it adds to the watching now, I think. So, I was playing this in the casual, just for fun cube or fun queue. That's a terrible idea because there are some weird bad decks out there, and I've run across serious incidental hate. This one guy went Mystic Monastery, Rupture Spire, Reliquary Tower, Orzhov Basilica bouncing Rupture Spire, Return to Dust hitting 2 of my enchantments, and then played Reliquary Tower and cast Merciless Eviction. I think he hit my creature enchantresses, and a couple turns after that he cast Identity Crisis, and I would have stayed in it just because my deck can draw tons of cards if I draw fine, and he wasn't doing anything. But I had both Emrakul and Helm, which are my win conditions, in my hand, so that was super awkward. Yeah, that was not one of my better moments. We have more people watching. I'm still the only person with a name here. Oh, people, I wish I could engage you in chat, but I don't know what you want to hear from me. For those of you who don't know, I'm Jacob Wilson, not that Jacob Wilson. Yeah. Yep. I'm usually a control player. This standard, unfortunately, I've kind of dropped out of that, and I've taken up Jeskai Heroic, which is really fun. I enjoy that deck a lot. Yeah, I'm aware. But that deck is fun. I picked it up just because I had been playing just straight blue-white control, because I didn't have the Ugins, and there are no Perilous Vaults around here. So yeah, made straight boy control with Elspeth's 1 Resolute Archangel because I hated losing to red decks because I hate Stoke the Flames. Elspeth's and Pearl Ancient. And since I had the lands, I had the Flood Strands from Miracles and the Temples, I went ahead and made blue-white Heroic. And then I saw Joe Lissette. I'm kind of a Joe Lissette fanboy a little bit. Started playing Jeskai Heroic and doing very well, splashing red for solely Temur Battle Rage. And really enjoyed that and started playing that. Unfortunately, as Standard was evolving and Dragons came out, and everyone was on the Narset hype train, which drove her price up, which was annoying because that's exactly the kind of card I like to play. I got really out of control in Standard. I even traded away my Heroes Downfalls. And I know that people aren't playing Narset and Esper Dragons, but yeah. I can't play Standard. I don't want to put forward the money to play Control and Standard presently. It's just way too much between Ojitai jumping to 30, which is fair because it's a very strong card, but it's still ridiculous. And Ugin being a one of that you still need that's still $30. I still don't have any Perilous Faults. But yeah, so I'm kind of stuck playing Heroic and Standard, which sucks because of Foul Tongue Invocation. That card is the bane of my existence when I'm playing Heroic. Like, even like without the life, like the life is just the final like twist of the knife, but like just making me sack my one dude and there being like no cheap like counter target spell that targets a player or something like that. All we have is Stubborn Denial, and they just have counter spells anyway. So I don't know. I don't like Standard. I really wish I could play Eternal more. If things pick up, if somehow I can like pick up Miracles on here, which is expensive, but if I get close enough, I may just completely get rid of Enchantress and fully move over to Miracles, just to fully devote myself to that deck. Because kind of, you know, going rogue with Enchantress. But yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, so I may just fully stop going to FNMs and just do MTGO and go to the once monthly Modern events we have, because I love Modern. I love Legacy way more, but we have like exactly enough decks in general to have a tournament if like I lend out a deck and another player in our play group like lends out his like off too, which I think he still has both together. Yeah, I think we just have 8. But we can't really strong arm any shops to do an FNM or really get all of us together to like get the requisite 8 people to have a second FNM that's Legacy. But yeah, so I really wish I could play Eternal more and just completely cash out of Standard, because I have for Legacy and paper I have Miracles and I have Enchantress. And for Modern I have the stuff for Green Red Tron, which is kind of my baby. I love that deck, and it's like randomly really good. Like it was really good in the Pod days, just because Pod played to the board and 1-0 Stone just messes them up completely. So I have Green Red Tron. I have Splinter Twin. I have Scape Shift, which took it. I have Blue Red Splinter Twin. I have Scape Shift, which took a huge hit when they banned Dig Through Time. Unfortunately, I really don't know if I should be playing games or something. I just kind of want to rattle on about what I'm doing in Modern. I don't know. It would be helpful if someone could talk to me. So I have Scape Shift, which is nerfed now. Though I haven't tried anticipating it yet, but I'm not sure how different that is from running Telling Time, which I also wasn't a fan of. I was more in the peer through the depths camp. Then I also have I'm working on getting the stuff for Grixis Twin, which I really like. Tassiger is a very solid card. And yeah, Tassiger is a very good, I think, a very good incentive to play Grixis. He's basically Tarmogoyf, if Tarmogoyf drew your cards. Though, unfortunately, it's a Punisher effect. In that your opponent chooses what card you get, which, puts the ball in their court, so they can give you whatever's worse. But it's still it's a good card. You also get to play Terminate, which is pretty underestimated. That card's really, really solid. I'm thinking about grabbing an Olivia Voldaran to try on the board, just to go into kind of more of a controlling grinding route. In addition to Batterskull and Kronos. So, I don't know. I still need a couple lands for that deck, and a third Tassiger, and to actually finish a list. But it's getting there. Actually got first last Modern, which I was surprised with because I was playing Twin and I hadn't played Twin in a really long time. But after the fourth round, I was undefeated, and everyone else was X0-1, so I just won, which was a-okay with me. But yeah. Something I was also thinking about was I probably won't get a ton of attention for this, but trying to do some popper stuff, because it sounds lame, but I have a super sweet popper deck that I absolutely love, and unless insane affinity / hyper aggro hands happen, is really hard to lose if you play things right. It's based around this card. Which lets me pay a black to discard a creature card to return a creature card. So you use that with mana cost. There you go. You use it with Satyr Wayfinders to fill the graveyard, same with Commune with the Gods to find it and help fill the graveyard. And then you use Golgari Brown Skills, which gain you life and are really good to discard once you get really low on deck count, just because you can keep gaining 2 life. You can also just end of turn dump all your black mana into passing Brown Scale between Brown Scale and just gaining 2 life each time. You also have Stinkweed Imp. There's pretty strong inevitability between Putrid Leeches and Werebears, which are basically 4/4s. Putrid Leech being supported by 2 Knot to the Bone, which gain ridiculous amounts of life. There's Tilling Tree Folk for utility to get back dead lands, which is nice with the cycle land. And randomly the fetches, though they're not that great. Crypt Rat is amazing. It's basically a recurable fireball, because generally by the time you start just crypt ratting your opponent, you already gain a ton of life off of Knot of the Bone. Predatory Night Stalker has a special place in my heart. This card's amazing. It's a 3/2 for 5. Then when it comes into play, you make your opponent sack a dude. Unfortunately, I have most of this deck in paper. This card's really hard to find, and it was only printed in paper as an uncommon, whereas in VMA it was printed as a common. So technically on MTGO it's legal on Pauper. I'm not sure how people feel about it in paper Pauper, but there's only like one other dude I know who even has or is thinking about making a deck for it. Battlefield Scrounger is how we take the game to whatever inevitability we need it to go to. Threshold, he gets an ability that lets you put 3 cards on the bottom of your library, but you can only do it once per turn, which is fine because even like passing the turn back and forth, as long as the opponent doesn't have like Journey to Nowhere or Oblivion Ring, so they can't like just straight up exile it. Like if they killed, it's fine. We still need to put 6 cards back in our deck once we're low. Gross and Tusker is just kind of there. I actually found this list online and had that, and I just haven't bothered to try anything in its place. I may have cast this once, but usually I just cycle it to dredge more. I don't know. I'm sure this slot could be better used. Surprising number of people just attacking the Stinkweed Imp. I don't know if they just don't know what he does or what. That's weird. Sideboard, Duress is getting against the blue decks. Fester Creep. Whoa, I just removed that from my deck. Fester Creep, I think is in there for elves. I've never actually come up against elves. So he may become something else. Fairy Macabre's for other graveyard decks. Fairy Macabre's great because you discard it, so you can just keep bringing it back if you needed to with Torched Existence. Snuff Out's strong removal. It's free. Spore Frog. This card is one of my favorite cards ever. I had an EDH deck where I had Spore Frog plus Volrath Stronghold and just set up a Fog Lock. And in this deck I get to do it with Torched Existence and a Dredger. Spore Frog is super unfair. Wickerbout Elder's, I think, for affinity, but he's really slow. Also just like other random effects. I don't know. I don't play online as much as I probably should. Third Knot to the Bone for aggro matchups, and Nightshade Peddler I assume is also for like ground-based creatures. Again, I haven't really brought him in against too many things. I usually just prefer Crypt Rats. So this deck could evolve a little. I'm gonna need to remember to add an annotation that this had like me just filling a lot of dead air by talking. I'll do games in between the other rounds. This one, this is terrible. I'm so mad I hit keep. That looked like a scrub right there. That was But yeah, so this is my favorite Pauper deck. It's I like decks that have engines like this, hence Enchantress. Like, I just like decks with engines. Like, this is a very clean engine that's hard to deal with because of this enchantment, especially game 1. Though I did run up against a deck that was running in the main Trinket Mage and Dispeller's Capsule and Nihil Spellbomb, and I just kind of quit that game because he just completely wrecked me very early. Other decks I have that are fairly good. This was the first one I finished, I think, which has actually come back, which I absolutely love. This deck is fun. Actually, I'm trying to make a mono black control Tiny Leader with Maga as a finisher, just as a black fireball, largely because I don't have a thing, Dark Depths yet. Is also a very strong finisher for that because I get access to Hex Mage in addition to Stage. But Unearth gets back the majority of the creatures. Kumbaj Witches are kind of odd. That are 1/3s for 2 that ping something and let the controller ping something back. They're very good at adding devotion. As you can see, we play a full set of Grey Merchant. Who knew that this was a good common? Yeah. So they just kind of help gum up the ground early. 2-mana removal spells, Guess Verdict, and Victim of Night. Victim of Night's really fairly awkward in the mirror because of Grey Merchant being such a big draw. That's one of the reasons why I'm playing this, but we'll get to that. Sign of Blood's just good. Phyrexian Rager is really good. It's a 2/2 that cantrips and makes you lose a life. Adds devotion, you can unearth it, whatever. Chittering Rats is kind of like pseudo discard. Largely, he's very, very strong when your opponent like stumbles on lands. Again, he's unearthable, and he makes your opponent put a card on top of their deck. Ooblet is kind of an oddball. It's basically a black Journey to Nowhere, but the creature keeps all auras and counters, and is just exiled. Also adds mana or devotion, very good in the mirror because you can't remove it. That's why we have another one. It's just a good card in general. I removed it from my deck again. So, whoa, wait, what? Oh, I have 4. The 2 and 2 got me mixed up. Okiba Gang Shinobi, very strong card, very important in the mirror. Discarding 2 cards is just very strong in general in the mirror. That's why we have Wrench Mind. Very good, can help you bounce Grey Merchant or some other value creatures. This used to run Liliana Spectre. I don't remember what I took out for them. It may have been the Angler. But Gurmag Angler is a new addition. He's very strong. Obviously, 1 mana 5/5. That you kind of have to be careful how much you delve because of like Death Denied and Unearth. But largely, you can just go crazy because there's not a huge reanimation theme. Just, you know, value reanimations. So sideboard, we add Disfigure, just early creature removal. Ooblet as additional solid removal. Cryptrats as a Wrath, Corrupt for kind of long games. Wrench Mind for control mirrors, whether it's blue or mono black. Spellbomb for graveyard stuff. I'm not even really sure how super relevant graveyard stuff is. I know that Esper Familiar runs, or well, depends on its graveyard, so I guess it's not horrible to have Spellbomb in there. Nausea for small creatures. Again, haven't really played against elves. We also have Pauper Delver. It's gotten a lot weaker since the banning of Treasure Cruise. Still have some games going. Still have 2 games going. Sorry, let me pull up and see what Joe's up to. Because, yeah, he's still playing. But yeah, Brainstorms, Ponders, Preordains, full suite of cantrips to help set up Delver. Very strong card, turns out. It turns out really good commons are really good in Pauper. Vapor Snag is very solid, just good tempo card. Cloud Fairies is free 1/1. That helps your Spellstar sprites. Mainly counterspell, good stuff. Ninja the Deep Hours, very solid ninjutsu card. Cloud Fairies is a really good thing to return, as is like freer like 1-mana Spire Golems, Spellstar sprites, stuff like that. Logic Knots, something I wanted to try, especially now that the graveyard's fully unutilized, just as another really strong counterspell. Sideboard, Dispel for Mirrors, Steel Sabotage for Affinity, and like equipment decks. Another Vapor Snag for fast creatures, another counterspell. Stormbound Geist for attrition-y matchups, 2/2 that can only block flying creatures and has Undying, very good. Deep Analysis for those same matchups, especially for black decks. Bone Splitter for, I don't know, these were in the main. But I want to try out Logic Knot. Bone Splitter is really good when you just like randomly throw it on a Cloud of Fairies. Relic of Progenitus, Graveyard Hate. Typical, replaces itself. Curse of Chains for like Eldrazi. The Tron decks, the big creature decks, where you don't really just want to give them back the thing, you can just lock it down. These two are the newest ones. I haven't really been paying attention to Tron. In fact, I think I got rid of some of the stuff for it. I don't know. I don't even have it all fleshed out. I may have traded those things. I don't know. This was the first new one I picked up. Hey, Joe's done. It's a variation of Esper. Esper Familiar. It uses Cloud of Fairies and Wild Growth effects to net mana, and then you use Ghostly Flicker on Archaeomancer and Cloud of Fairies and generate tons of mana and keep doing it, and then Carevex Torch your opponent. Snap and Mnemonic Wall, Mulldrifter tricks, standard stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of wind down the talking because we should. I don't know, still have a match. But yeah, I played against this deck. I wasn't entirely sure what he was doing until I saw like a Cloud of Fairies, and then I was just like, oh. It seems faster than Esper Familiar, which is kind of why I like it. It's also a bit more consistent because it's only 2 colors. Though I do have to admit that I've forgotten to get a red off of Utopia Sprawl, and I've had to like repeal it to reset it. Yeah, and then this one was one I randomly found because the guy did well with like Rebel Stompy in a daily, and this is Counter Rebels that he did well with in a Pauper daily. So try to land an early Rebel that lets you fetch stuff, and then just control the board with counterspells. Found out this is very, very bad against Affinity. Turns out free 2/2s are really bad when you have to spend mana and a card to answer it. Ow, sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm not sure how like viable this deck is, but it was kind of cheap. No reason not to try it out. This card seems very good. Prismatic Strands, just a fog that can flashback. Curse of the Blighttones was an interesting board choice also. Just kind of go for an attrition strategy. Hello, Captain card. Just going over my decks and number of the 3-mana exile 2 artifact card. Oh, Dust to Dust? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I haven't really played in any like paid Pauper tournaments, so like my sideboards aren't super tuned for that. That being said, that probably would be an okay replacement for the Disenchants. Yeah. I'll have to pick some of those up. Thank you. Wait, is that even a common? Yeah, that makes sense. I just forgot about that card. Guess I just haven't seen it in lists before. But very solid card. I'm a big fan of its counterpart, Ashes to Ashes. That card's amazing. One thing I randomly like about this deck is it has a Thermal Glider in the main and the black one in the board. Which, I mean, solid choices. Like, those seem like difficult colors for this deck and just provide solid blockers. Actually, Dust to Dust was what I was thinking of. Because there's a newer one called Return to Dust that hits 2 artifacts or enchantments if you cast it as a sorcery or at sorcery speed, or like anytime you cast a sorcery. But I'm pretty sure that one's an uncommon. I don't know what the rarity of. Here, I'm gonna check it on my phone. I don't want to bother with turning on collection, and the next round should be starting soon. But I don't know what the rarity of Dust to Dust is. Dust to Dust was a common in the Dark and a common in Master's Edition. So that's that one. Return to Dust is definitely a common. Or, not common, uncommon. Yeah, in all of its printings. Which is unfortunate because it's way more versatile, but still just, yeah, being able to hit 2 things from Affinity is really good. So, assuming you haven't seen this, this is the list I'm running. I don't quite have the ley lines yet, as I've tried to make obvious in all of the posts I've made about this. So we're running the ever-popular Aegis of the Gods. Oh, nice. Yeah, Pauper was my thing, and then I kind of wanted to make this to practice, because I may take this to a big tournament in November up in Seattle. But maybe not. I need to work on miracles if I end up going that route. But my list is pretty standard. There's nothing super surprising. One of the main people on the MTG, or the Source forums, made a really weird list that I don't fully agree with. He had, like, I think it was an actual infinite mana combo and Helix Pinnacle, but he like posted the day before April Fool's Day, so I wasn't sure if it was serious. And then he like did a further write up about it and like said that he would test it out online. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it since then. It just seems really bad. Yeah, it's definitely not something I would want to try. Also, people have been starting to run Mythrealized, which I'm not a big fan of because of like bottlenecked removal, like swords. It's really bad against, and they can just kill it. That was it. They used he used Pemin's Aura and Arbor Elf to net mana. It just doesn't look that good because you have to run Pemin's Aura. Yeah, Abrupt Decay is a really bad thing for Enchantress, which is unfortunate because I went and made this deck in paper and have it online, but like at the very least I can turn it into part of Miracles. But yeah, like the Abrupt Decay, Liliana, the Veil decks are very poor for this deck. Also, Nick Fit is very bad. But you know, I'd figure I would take it out, see how Abrupt Decay is doing in the paper meta and the online meta. And plus, it's a Grand Prix, so like anything's possible. It's entirely possible that somehow, miraculously, I just dodge all of my bad matchups on like day one. Because I'm a dreamer. But yeah. Hey, I can see the delay, so it's about 13 seconds. Alright. Yeah. This is another... We've been winning dice rolls, which is nice. I don't want to keep this. I will keep this. I accidentally hit keep on a really bad hand last round, so I wanted to be very conscious of making that decision. Yeah, I kept a hand of like 5 lands and double suppression field, and lost very quickly. We were the first people done. Against Soldier Stompy, which I wasn't sure if it was actual Soldier Stompy because I didn't see any Stompy elements. I'm not sure if I've played this guy. I'm gonna keep this. Timed out round 1 because I was playing against a Tezzerator deck, and he just had all the chalices. I thought so. I hope he's not ghosting. We picked up another viewer. I also need to be careful about hitting that. Yeah, I know that this guy watches, or I'm pretty sure this guy watches Joe's stream. Seriously? Again? I don't want to play this deck again. I have bad memories. Hopefully you're not like trolling me and he's gonna have a Spell Pierce. Because that'd be a blowout. And even if it is, it's fine. We have the Elephant Grass, which I didn't get to see against the other guy. This resolved. It's very good. Very good sign. So apparently Soldier Stompy is a popular deck. Yeah, so next turn, depending on what we draw, we can go Wild Growth into Elephant Grass. Weird that he bothered to do this on upkeep. Scrubland, eh? This guy's taking... Oh, no. Don't tell me this isn't... Wait. Oh, I played this guy before. Okay, yeah. I played him in the casual queues. He's on he's on Nick Fit. Um, I feel like it. I don't remember if it was Nick Fit with. Let's see. Here we can like Wild Growth and then Green Sun's for another Enchantress. I don't want to run another Enchantress out there. But yeah, I think I played against this guy before. Banishing Light's really good in case he preemptively drops a. I'm just gonna go ahead and run this out. I don't know, always yield. In case he just runs out of deed. I really hope that's not him watching us. I don't like the, hey, choose which color you're tapping for when it's the one color that you need. Suppression feels good. Yeah, but seeing these two lands together, it's bringing back memories. I'm fairly certain this is Junk Nickfit. Like putting the name with these lands is like it's making my brain spark. I'm very confident of this. Also, what's Sylvan Plug? What is this guy thinking about? God, I really hope he's not ghosting me. There you go. I am a-okay with that. I'll gladly trade your Abrupt Decay for my aggro stopping enchantment that you aren't needing to worry about at this point. Oh. Maybe this is Maverick. Maybe I'm entirely wrong. Huh. Maybe I should just question everything in my life from here on out. I don't know, maybe it's just being friendly, and I don't actually know this person. Kind of want to go Presence into Suppression Field. Just to keep his knight on the lower side. He is really thinking about this trigger. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he sounded familiar from the little bit I played in the like preparing for tournament queue. But Deny the Reliquary really changes things. Oh, I should play this. Hope he doesn't play Ghost Quarter. Though, if he does, I can spread out my lands from here on out. Jace. That is okay with me. I will take 3 to the dome. So, and then he has Abrupt Decay. The, Lingering Souls. Okay. So this guy's, like, really into attrition. Dry Arbor. This kind of explains, or helps to explain why he got rid of the Elephant Grass. It's very good against Lingering Souls. We're gonna go ahead and cast Rest in Peace, just to get rid of the other half. We have a second one, so it's whatever. If he gets killed. Utopia Sprawl this forest. Hey, we got the Elephant Grass. We're gonna get a white here. I'm gonna Banishing Light the Knight, and then play Elephant Grass. I'm gonna play a forest. Pass the turn. We're gonna get rid of the Heath and the Dry Arbor. Dry Arbor is actually probably a bad idea, in case he has, like, Liliana. That's right, sure. Very strong card right now. Yes, attack with your spirit. Pay your 2 mana. Keep this up. Almost hit no. I'm gonna play Sanctum. Make manas. Play a thing. Draw the combo. Alright then. So yeah. This is awkward. Boop. What do you got there, buddy? Cabalther. Ugh, I hate him to Torok against this deck. Range of Eos is odd, Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, so this is Maverick. Plain and simple. Windswept Teeth. Interesting. Cavity Township. It makes sense with the Reliquary. So what you doing there, buddy? He's just sitting on his upkeep. This is the matchup where I wish I had the ley lines. I don't want Eidolon. I want Oblivion Ring. I didn't see Depths, so he's not a Depths deck. I want Grass because he's playing Lingering Souls. Might as well bring in Seal of Primordium. He wasn't really casting a big thing, so I don't want Teague. Activated abilities he had. I don't really want Guile. Oh, that's perfect. I could bring in Swords. I don't know what I would take out. I could take out Helm. Oh no. Rest in Peace is good against any Goyfs he has. I didn't notice any Goyfs. I would be surprised. And neither Reliquary. It's just that it can be Abrupt Decay in response to the combo. Emrakul is obviously staying in because he should have Caracas, but Emrakul's Emrakul. Yeah, let's just try this. I have a friend who has a fairly unconventional junk deck. It's a weird combination of like lands, but it also has at least Neither Row Query, but it has like diamonds and chalices. This is a mulligan. We have one land. This is a mulligan. We have no lands. I'm gonna keep this. Thoughtseize, Cry. Or like Therapy, Cry. Yeah, I swear I've seen this name before. Yeah, it's Red Cap. I like this picture of Black Lotus. I also like my name when I'm not. He's just sitting there and not doing anything. Oh, dude, more viewers. Yes. Oh. I was about to switch over to his channel to see if he was saying things. But that would be cheating. I now realize. Here's where I cry, because he takes my enchantress. Ugh. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna win. Just hope he doesn't have another Thoughtseize. I'm not used to having two means of communicating with you guys. Don't have him. You have him. No, you don't have him. Wait, you have him. Oh my god. We're not dead yet. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. I need this plants. I'm so dead. I'm gonna lose so badly. This is gonna be a terrible loss of 6 tickets. Ugh. Yep, you got my Sanctum. Play this forest. We're going to attack for a mighty 0. Hiya. Because why not? I'm so screwed. He has 3 cards. He has 2 cards. That guy has a 4/4. I'm drawing forests. It's okay. We're not dead yet. We just need a very good series of draws. It can happen. We've already had, like, the best draw we could have, followed by the best him that could have happened. You just have to believe in the miracles. You Even though that's not what we're doing. This is a fast clock. Dear God, why? I was so excited, and now I'm so sad. This is what this game does to people. Lingering souls? Wait, what? Oh my god. I'm so dead. I don't even want to block at this point. Wish I could, like, I don't know. Wish there was something I could greens on 4 and not die. He's got me. Game 3. Alright, I'm bringing in swords. These are necessary. I'm going to take out... This guy not making the joke. Let's take out a suppression field. I send no message on Twitch. I'm not a cheater. I don't want to ghost. I'm watching myself play. Because I'm a narcissist. God. Wait. My viewer list has changed. Yeah, I'm all alone now. Forever alone. Got a lot of views this night. This fine night. People just aren't watching me. Either they like came and told me I was playing a streamer and then left. I bet that doesn't mean anything. Like, oh no, you're popular. Good job. Like, I sat across from Hugh Jensen. Like, that was... I didn't even know who he was, and it was still terrifying because he was on Storm and I was on Tron, and I could do nothing, and I boarded wrong. It was miserable, and it was all on camera. So, highlight of my career, losing my winning into day 2 at a Grand Prix against a deck that I have no chance against. What is this guy doing? Kraken and Coke. Delicious. Okay, come on. No moles. That's so close. I can't keep that. That's also very close. Oh my god. I hate RNG so much. Like, I've bowled a ton in playtesting. And it could just be, you know, subpar shuffling or whatever, but my hands are, like, never this bad. I hate true RNG. It's so annoying for whatever reason. Like, I could be a fucking cheat. Oh my god. We're so dead. This Chowan Caracas is the worst play ever. I don't even have a green source. As I'm fucking dead. Yep. Taking Zenith. This is so disheartening. This is awful. Oh, he took Sterling Grove. Interesting. I'm very happy we got there on that forest. Well, I'm gonna continue to do this. Like, aside from, and I'm aware that this is a very poor excuse, but it's pretty true, and that I've had bad hands and have been needed to mull a lot. And the one game that I accidentally didn't mull, I still got destroyed. That hand was terrible. People are trolling about Bronze Sable. We're on Facebook. Man, this guy has very long stops. I'm 5 minutes ahead of him. Like, what the fuck? Oh, well, sorry about that. I was playing audio from the stream I tried to do earlier when I thought this tournament was supposed to be. Because they do times weird. What is this? Am I, like, DC'd or something? What the fuck? I'm just gonna sit here. I don't even care. If he wants to time out, that's fine. I wish that we could get chess clocks in real life, because I played chess in like middle school and high school. I love chess clocks. They were fantastic. But I mean, laying out all those clocks for, you know, like, theoretically the 5,000 to 6,000 people that are going to show up to GP Vegas, that's just ridiculous. I hope he doesn't have a sacrifice effect. I should have paid more attention to his deck. Yep. Forgot about that card. That explains why I wasn't worried. Yep, it's night. I'm making a post about the Kraken and Coke I was enjoying. But, it's gone now. As are my hopes and dreams, as I just sit here and play this elephant grass and get beaten down by this Netherlock where I want to add a green. Fucking Urborg. It's so annoying. Like, I don't want your shitty mana color. I have my own colors. They're better than yours. I think the swamp doesn't show up on this. Like, nowhere. Whereas, I choked a guy with Full Art Island and it said, "This land is not untapped," just over the picture. Well, to the guy who's gonna watch this later on my brand spanking new YouTube channel, I hope you enjoy this very long, 2-hour video of me rambling as my opponent just eats up time on his clock and does nothing. I really wish I could, like, not be a fucking cheater and see what his perspective is. Ugh. This guy seriously has, like, super long priority passes that play in my favor. And I don't know if it's, like, me lagging or something. Because I hate my ISP. Though I haven't dropped any frames, which is good. I was a little worried with a higher frame rate than I tried earlier. Which I'm not bit rate. Yeah. Which I'm not entirely sure what that affects on the stream. Like, I kind of see, like, it, like, popping in and out of focus a little bit, but that was on, like, my local copy of it. I don't know. Oh my god, it's taking so long. He has half the time I do. Like, it's ridiculous. Fortunately, we have one more round, which I'm still going to play through. I need the practice and the information and experience and yada yada yada. Speaking of which, I don't know if people play combo decks on here. Yes, that card does nothing. That card, unless he has, like, an Abrupt Decay to follow up with. In which case, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, good job. Overdraw swords. Yeah. And because I could draw the swords, we're gonna tap this forest. I'm gonna add black. Be a rebel. Ooh, suppression field. Yep. Probably get, like, a wasteland or something that you still have to pay mana for. Or fetch land and just pump him up. Or that. Sure. That doesn't seem that good. You still have to pay mana to activate it. Yeah. Good job. Oh, flashback, sure. 1, 2, 3. Corrosive grip. Yep. Yeah, I figured he had some sort of effect like that. Ugh. Yeah, I really need to get ley lines. It's just the plain and simple of it. Am I dead? I still have this. You can't remove it. Activate that. So, yeah, you can't do it, bro. Nice try. Taking 7 here. And 8. Yep. It's a bee skull. Elephant grass. Oh my god, the stops again. So annoying. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, fuck. No. No. Aww. Stupid Urborg. Ruining my fun. That's so annoying. It makes my suppression feel so bad. Oh my god, HHs. Oh my god. GG's. Alright, let's find this guy. Oh, I was an ME student. I was a computer science.
Glass of water. I'm gonna do something a little different. It's gonna take me like 2 seconds to fill this up. Yeah, with Sneak and Show. Let me bring up the deck list for something else we're building. No, not modern. Legacy. Legacy. This is the Stoneforge Mystic version. We also
This guy
built
has
a
a lot of
Mullibok
decks.
combo version. Hang on, let me look at the future version. That's the one I'm more interested in showing off. Future. Green Sun, come here. We need you. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a quick glass of water, maybe like a snack. I'm thinking a snack, and then we'll get back to the stream.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about face cam. I have the thing for it. That's what I'm using the mic on.
More or less, this is what it looks like.
But
how I want the deck to look.
just doing this was pretty stepping outside of my boundaries. So, I don't know.
Was it Omnitel or Sneak and Show? Didn't he have Sneak Attack? God, like
The
we
people
never
want
saw
it.
it.
The people shall have
It
it.
may have just been red for like Pyroblast. It's plausible. Such epic music for this game. If you guys never played it, I would go back and emulate it. It was one of my favorites. Ogre Battle 64. How's it going, Blue Mage? Yeah, keep things going for me, Godlike, while I lots of mulligans tonight. That sucks, man. You Mage, were you the dude that we just played? If so, I congratulate you. That accidentally keeping a hand last round. Like, Enchantress is underplayed. It's a powerful deck. Certainly underestimated. I've seen quite a few very successful Enchantress players. Very cool. Well, hey, keep the crowd entertained. I am gonna go grab a glass of water and a snack. So enjoy the music in the meantime. This is pretty groovy music, actually. I happen to like Abrupt and Liliana are rough.
Sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm over on the other guy's stream.
Yeah, this is some more music I added. This is Dance with the Dead.
I also wish I could run my fan, but I think it's a little loud.
Get a good mix.
It's a little hot down here.
Of what they're doing. But be right back, dudes. I will be just 1 second. Just gotta fill this up and grab something to eat.
What the fuck? It's me. That person. Give me my... Oh, wait, what? That's weird. Yeah, sorry I'm quiet. I think you guys can hear the music from the other guy's stream. That's basically what I'm doing right now. The board's different than the one I have up here right now. Also, I'm running 2 Rest in Peace and 2 Guile and 2 Sterling Grove.
Ooh, this is more comfortable. Not really.
Alright, sideboard.
So, how many cards do you need Reliably to be able to pitch?
Two swords, no stonies, an O-ring, no Banshee Light.
Yeah, the accepted number JT for force.
Also, I'm running Eidolon Rhetoric over, say, Rule of Law, because Rhetoric and Rule of Law still die to the same things that it's good against, because they don't really care whether it's a creature or just a,
18 is where you want to be the absolute minimum.
they don't care if it's a creature or just an enchantment, they'll still, like, Abrupt Decay it or just bounce it, so...
You want to run 18 blue cards total, which would be 14 other cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played with Force and Paper. It's a powerful card. I mean, you just have to really know
1,
when
2,
to
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
when to
10,
pitch,
11, 12,
when to actually use
16.
the alternative cost.
I have an extra card. Oh,
Run
I've
about
choked
20
twice.
blue cards, including Force.
That'd be it.
Says Godlike. Well, there you have it. There's an example. This is what we're trying to afford. This is what the 4671, 4672.
Alright.
Yeah, this is what the 4670 one would be going towards this deck here. 4672, and it's right. We're waiting for the MOTS promo, MOTS promo, which is going to be Pernicious Deed this coming month.
Ugh.
It's tomorrow, actually, right? Or is there 31 days in April? I always forget. January. Let's see. Yeah, April's only got 30 days, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, Godlike. You're really on top of that stuff, man. I appreciate it. What?
Oh.
It didn't work. I want to see your list. It says page not found. When are the MOCS awarded? JT, they
Safe.
will be awarded at the end of that month, I believe. Yes. As soon as you have enough keys or at the end. I think it's at the end, JT. Go again. Page not found. Maybe one of these will work. Is it on my end? What am I doing wrong? Okay, there we go. Boom. Yeah, we did see your Banishing Light. 2 Muri's Guile, okay. 3 Confinement. How many Rest in Peace were you main decking? 2? Okay, 2 and then 1 Helm. This looks very spice. I like it. Again. So, how many... Okay, 4 Sarah's Sanctum. You are running an Arbor. Do you find yourself fetching for the Arbor? You are running green subs, so that's why. Wow. Ooh, Eidolon of Blossoms. How's that been working? We didn't get to see that against you, but that looks very spice. It's like another engine card. In addition to the Argothians, and in addition to yeah, Green Sun Zenith, right? Yes. I didn't see the Green Sun, so or we saw it in your game. I just didn't see it in the list. Choke, Spicy, Eidolon of Rhetoric. Okay. Place at a ley line. Replenish. Cool. The Seal of the Primordial. Another Confinement and some swords. I saw you doing the swords. I guess if your opponent's really aggressive. Yeah, I mean the big spells for you, I imagine, are the Presence, the Enchantress. I mean, she just goes untouched a lot of game 1s, I imagine, and then you've got your Eidolon of Blossoms. Leylines are currently Aegis of the Gods. Oh, interesting. I see. No, I mean, it looks... I bet you could have success with that list. I'm sure you've won at least 3-1 with it, right? Let's see, what have we done? We've done 2 3-1s so far with our non-blue brews, but it wasn't this deck yet. Not Living Pod Nickfit yet. Yeah. You know, I got a glass of water and I left it over there. I can't reach it.
Ugh.
Much better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just can't quite get
Oh,
comfortable.
wow, we're about to start.
I need a longer cable if I'm going to be plugging directly in.
I'm gonna mute this.
Hello.
Oh.
Good lord.
Turn down. I'll actually make it so you guys can't hear the sound. There you go. I just don't want to listen to this guy. Raven numbers. Raven powers of 2. Whoa, what? Oh. No. Sorry, trying emails. They want me to rate my RAM that I bought for this. My god, people are... This is ridiculous. This waiting is bad. Showing you how it sounds. My god. I don't care about this. Okay, yeah, he Spawn's done with me. It's alright, I'm done with him. I'll follow him. Whatever. Watch him when I don't wanna. Follow. Fantastic. Oh my god. Why is this person doing this? What have I done to deserve this? If he hits the 20-minute mark, I'm gonna fucking report him. This is ridiculous. Do it like here, right? 4-player contact. I'm very sorry you have to look at all this. I'm trying to see if this is a thing that I can report him for. Do not cheat. Do not advertise. Super chat, personate. Don't sell drugs on here, guys. That would be bad. Yeah, I don't think I can report him for that. It's a dick move, though. Like multiplayer legacy. Oh my god, person. Alright. Well, as I'm the only one here. Whoa. We can watch this guy a little bit. Turn on the volume.
If he is indeed combo, I want the card advantage to try to draw into some disruption.
That's not what I thought it was. Ugh.
So let's think here. Basic. Okay. Certainly like this guy's name. It's showtime. My opponent seems to have a hard time deciding on play draw. He might not be coming back. Oh, we're playing Tezzerator. Now everything makes sense. It's Tezzerator.
Playing Tezzerator, but I don't think it's. Wow,
Thanks for the follow,
very delayed.
Mage. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Abram special. Okay, don't really care. See Tracer's Mud, Tezzerator. It's definitely Tez. This gives him away. Not that there's much I can do about it. Is there? I'm trying to think. What does Knights do that Lingering Souls won't do on this board state? He will be huge. That's something to write down. Because we have so many fetch lands in this draw. I'll show off the fact that I can play around Wasteland, even though he doesn't have it in his deck. We definitely have all of the basics. I mean, that's just a big night. This guy's going to be a 6/6 before I'm done. This is when Knight looks good. This is when he looks good. She. My apologies. This is when she looks good. That's definitely a chick. This is when she looks good. Pretty sure that's a chick. We gotta look closer. Yeah, it looks like a girl. Girly features. Okay, he's going off. 3 bridge. And you think that'll save you. Sort of the make. Huh? Supposed to play blow up his bridge. Probably. Let's probably blow up your bridge. I would imagine.
I just want to see if that's the same guy I was playing against.
This is gonna be like the biggest night we've had in a while.
Oh, no, that's right.
I'm definitely glad I went with
Mullibok.
sword because we attach sword next turn. And we're looking to... oh... I mean, he's on a turn 3 clock because we have a 6/6, so... But not only that, we'll be drawing extra cards, which is great. As long as you have a creature, the sword can hit just as hard as a Batter Skull. It's both 4 extra damage.
Counterbalance may not be too great here.
And I mean, it's the only sword that offers this kind of card advantage.
Scooter, yeah, but not very often.
Clock, possibly.
It doesn't come up very often.
Well, we're gonna crack another fetch, godlike, so they'll go to 7 power.
Because I don't
We'll
normally bring in the second Messer against Storm anyway.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can't quite kill him.
Joe is, sorry about that, I'm
Can't
playing Joe's
quite
audio.
kill him in one
He plays
swing.
music very loud.
Take a couple. Take multiple.
Joe is running,
Yes.
Teferi, Mage of Zalfir. My favorite, I love that card. He's my mono
Take a
blue
couple.
combo control EDH deck. Teferi is just so
because
good.
extra damage with sword. Well, let me think about the extra damage. So the sword's going to add 4 damage to us. This will add another damage to the knight. So 5 damage off of what's in her hand. 6 plus another 6. Oh, you're right. He hasn't even taken the damage from the knight, so we can kill. If he does nothing, we can actually kill. That was like an inverted hiccup I just had right there. I was like trying to yawn. Yeah, you're right. We've got him next turn. No, I mean, this is definitely a board state where I'm in love with Knight, you know. My opponent is disconnected. That was supposed to be directed at you, Mage.
What?
Our opponent's disconnected, though.
What?
He's probably not coming back. Let's go ahead and play some Living Pod Nick Fit. No, he's back. He's back. He's back. Yeah, you mage, I meant to say that to you, what I said to this guy. I meant to tell you that I'd like to watch your stream sometime.
Oh, sure.
I think I can find it like this. Go profile, and then actually, I think I can just do this. A little bit of streamception.
Oh
You
god.
seem like a cool dude, so I was gonna go ahead and give you a follow as well. Us streamers, we gotta stick together, man.
Absolutely.
Pause. Let me look into a little more about you.
Oh.
You have no bio yet. Okay. Well, I'm sure you will tell me more about me. Tell me more about you. I'd love to hear more about your. I came in. It looks like you're basically hosting me. Nothing there yet. Yeah, tell your viewers a little bit about yourself. That's what I would recommend. Tezzerator. Tezzerator animates something to try to protect himself. That's my advice. I don't give much advice because I'm not nearly the best out there. I would say I am very bored. I would say if there was like a tier system for streamers, certainly as far as
Dude, I want
content,
nice.
you know, there's a lot of people who they've put more time into it than I am. Stoneforge.
Alright guys, victory. We beat Raven 124816. I'm the best, obviously. I am getting follows from people on this other guy's
So
stream.
Stoneforge.
Uh,
Yeah, it's probably Stoneforge.
so yeah.
Play Lingering Souls. I need to go to the skies. This is what I need to do to kill him more quickly. This turn definitely involves.
What?
I mean, he's chump blocking here. There's no reason to equip the sword just yet. That I can see. I mean, I like just playing the Lingering Soul. If I flash it back, that may be actually better than playing the second Stoneforge. You might get him dead quicker.
Alright,
I
well,
think I'm gonna go ahead and play. I don't know if that's
I'm
right.
gonna go ahead and stop the stream. I guess a person.
We may have drawn a lot of land this
watching.
game, but I like that we've
Hello,
had
godlike.
something to do with it. If you catch my drift. We are waiting on him. Other cool things. I'll go ahead and link this one more time for you dudes. It has been productive. That's very true. Godlike, should I use your real name? Or should I just keep calling you by your username, man? I'd like to know, because I know some of you dudes like to be referred to as your real name. I'm down for continuing to call you Godlike. I think some people voted even after we already, yeah. Looks like somebody voted after we'd already chosen Absequary because Red Death's 30%. Living Pod and Team Italia only had a 20%, which is surprising. But it looks like there's love for all the different decks we're playing. You don't mind, Chris, or Godlike? You don't mind? I mean, maybe it makes more sense instead of let him... Hang on a second, let me think about it. Let me do some math here. If instead of attacking with Knight, I go and I grab... It's...
But, yeah.
I don't think of attacking with Knight here. Is that crazy? Because if I don't attack with Knight, I can go grab Gavany Township and ensure a kill in the sky, even if he minuses Tezzerator again. Let's see. going to go with that play. I am going to go with that play. We're going to go to the skies. And hope he doesn't hit engineered explosives.